proceed, just wanted to know, guys, how many of you are aware about the flow and what exactly the flow is. I definitely know everybody knows about the flow, a little bit about the flow. So, can you explain, like Shravan? Can you please explain what exactly you understand from the flow? Okay, I take it as a no because Satyam is unable to mute. Okay, Kunal,
Yeah, Shubham.
so you have experience about the flow, right? You prior work on the flow, correct? So you understand what exactly flow is, correct?
Let me define it in a couple of lines.
Sure, please.
So flow is similar to like trigger. It's a low code solution for us
Mm-hmm.
using Salesforce. Uh, we have different type of flows such as screen flow, schedule trigger flow, push
Mm-hmm.
flow,
Mm-hmm.
record trigger flow, uh, many more. Uh, yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Kunal. Shravan.
Yeah. Flow is a automation tool allow user to easy to create and optimize business process. Okay, we
Thank
can create update,
you.
create
Mm-hmm.
insert,
Mm-hmm.
and flow. Flow means type screen flow, trigger flow. No,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, record trigger flow
Mm-hmm.
and scheduled flow and auto launch flow like this.
Perfect. Thank you, Shravan. Thank you, Shravan and Kunal. Anand, just before I start, I just wanted to check like what exactly everybody aware about it because Shravan and Kunal already explained. So like Hina, Satyam, Uttam, Suraj.
Actually, I don't know about the Salesforce flow much more.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Um, Suraj.
Yes, Flow is automation tool. Like Kunal said, it is low code solution for automation
Mhm.
process.
Correct. Thank you. Okay, I understand. Like you guys aware about the flow. That's great. As you said, like flow is automation tool. You already know that, right? The main motto of flow is, the moment uh, flow is launched. Previously, we have a process builder, right? Workflow. Now we cannot create a process builder. These all are the automation tool which will help us to achieve the automation without the coding. Like we have to make the no coding environment. Like if you see the Salesforce provide two kind of profile, right? Salesforce admin, administration, and developer. So guys who is good with the admin, they definitely know flow, right? And the flow process builder and workflow. So now process builder and workflow are deprecated, right? So now you cannot create a workflow and process builder. What you can do, you can migrate to flow, correct? So as you said, like this is automation, that's correct, and it helps us to achieve with the automation without the coding. Okay, and basically Salesforce Pro is a powerful automation tool, right, that enables user to automate complex business process. Okay, integrate with other systems, streamline their operations. There are several types of flows, right, available, including screen, launch, auto launch, record trigger, platform event flow, right? These are the flow. So each type of flow has its own set of features, right, and capabilities uh, to make your life easier, to create custom workflows and meet their specific needs. So similarly, like the thing we can help achieve with the help of workflow and process builder, it is more powerful than both of them, right? So that's the reason flow came into the market. Now this the expected behavior was Salesforce thinking to decrease the coding you know approach. First of all, we try with that point and click method, right, called out of the box functionality. If this is not achievable with the help of out of the box functionality, then the flow come into the picture, like then trigger come into the picture. If we achieve it with the help of point and click, then people prefer do not write code, just make it no coding environment, right? Which means like the guy who is not well versed with the code, they definitely prefer flow and they can achieve the flow, correct? Automation with the help of flow. So I'll start with the screen flow because it's the first topic of the flow, correct? And I'll start with the very basics. I'll understand you guys know, but still, just for the revision perspective, I'll just start it from this very scratch. Just a second. Just 1 second. Perfect. Okay. To create a flow, first of all, we have to go to the setup, right? Let it load. Setup. In the quick find box, you can write, either you can select it from here as well. I'll show you what exactly I'm trying to say. So see, if you write flow here, you can search it from here as well. Flow, right? Let it. So you just need to. Yeah, from here you can open the flow, and there's one more place. From here also you can open the flow. You see, the last flow is there. It will redirect you directly over there. Don't need to type. Just go and select. Okay. So this will, from here you will see the list of flows, but it will directly, redirect to the flow builder. You can directly create a flow. Okay. So see, it will redirected you towards the flow builder directly. But if you come here and search it from here, you'll see the list of flows. Correct. New flows. From here you can create a new flows, right? And if you wanted to check, you can add a filters over here. Like you created some flow. I'll tell you one scenario. One of the customer came and he created the flow and he was unable to access the flow, right? He was not able to see the flow over here. So what I checked for that, he said the flow is an opportunity, but still I'm not able to see on this particular list. Okay. So what I did, I get inside the object manager. Okay. And the object manager, I open the opportunity object, right? And from there, that's a record trigger flow. He was trying to check it, correct? And he was not able to see in the list. So I just suggested him to go to the opportunity, right? And the left side, there's a scenario. You see the option called flow triggers, right? So the flow trigger will show all the list of the flows, and that flow was showing over here. And the problem here is he was not able to search it because he was searching with a different API name, and it was not showing in the after adding the filter as well. Okay, so that's the thing. So you can add a filter as well, and you can uh, access it. Okay, and this is the new flow button. From here you can create a new flow. It will redirect you to this screen, and then click on flow trigger explorer. Here you see all kind of flows, active and active. I'll show you. And sorry for the background noise. Okay, so this way, fast field updates, actions, everything you can see, like create, update, delete, on what of the context variable it is running. You can select it, and this is the way you can search for which object. So here also you can search it on which object you are looking for the flow. Okay. Now it contains the scheduled path, run asynchronously, action, fast field update. This I'll come on to that later. Let's go to the flow builder. So after clicking on the new flow, it will redirect you over here, and you have to choose this, start from scratch. Next, you see that use, somebody says screen flow, record trigger flow, schedule flow, platform event flow, auto launch. You see data cloud trigger flow, record trigger orchestration flow, and I'll tell you the record trigger orchestration flow soon. It will duplicate the approval process as well. This will in the upcoming days. This is too much powerful. Now here you see the template trigger flow, right? Segment trigger flow, many kind of flows it's coming. Cadence flow, checkout flows, right? It comes with some of the commerce cloud as well. See, this much I also didn't work on it, but it is my org. It is showing, so I'm just representing. I saw that yesterday on one of the video. This trigger template prompt builder, right? So you get it already. You saw that already, right? Now, if you scroll up here, all kind of flows. So I'll start with the screen flow, pretty basic, and click on the create. And this is the screen of your flow builder, correct? So let's understand each and every components of your builder. Okay. First of all, these are layout. You can change the layout, auto layout and freeform layout. In auto layout, you can select your component after clicking on the plus icon. Okay. And in freeform layout, you need to drag and drop. Drag and drop means select it and drop it like this. Anything. So you can use any of them. Okay. So let's keep it this auto layout. Okay. And here is the, let's keep it freeform. So these are other, components like screen, actions, subflow, assignment, decision. Like if we use if conditional block, if else, right? Similarly, decision is assignment is just like assignment operator. Loop, we have for loop, we have while loop, we have in Apex, but here we have this loop, correct? And there is sorting also perform you can inside that, and the filter, and these are the you can perform some DML operation with the help of that. Okay, and these are the screens. So till here, any doubt? Any of them? Like Hina, because you are new here. Uttam,
Yeah,
like you
no.
guys already aware about it. Just wanted to cross check.
No, sir.
Anand,
No, no, no. You can continue.
No.
बोल रहे हैं हमको बोलना रहा।
one second. Let me fix the noise, please.
Sure, Shubham.
Am I audible? Are you still experiencing background noise from my side?
No.
No, Shubham.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so till here, whatever I explained, some of you already know, and some of you don't know. So for the guy who don't know, I just wanted to ask, like, Hina, any question?
No, till now not.
Okay. Kunal, all good? I'm on the correct track. Please stop me if I'm explaining anything wrong. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, guys. Uttam and other Satyam Roy and Suraj, everybody's getting it right. Kajal,
Yes, yes.
perfect. Thank you. Let me proceed.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, my screen is visible, right? Yeah, it's visible. Okay. So after doing this, I'll just take it as a auto layout. So just wanted to check how many of you ever created lookup component inside the screen flow? Like how we add the lookup. Any idea? I mean lookup as in go to the account, okay, and open this account, right? So what I'm trying to say is, mm, one second, not this. Let me open opportunity. I mean, this is the record of opportunity, and here you see you can select the account, correct? Yeah. So this way, I just wanted to create this. Like, if I search something over here, the combo box will come at the bottom, right? So, you ever did that? Any of you? Okay, I'll take that example. Okay. So what I do, first of all, I'll get inside the screen. Okay, screen component. I'll create one form. Okay, like to create a contact. Okay, the basic thing. First of all, I'll give the label of this contact, create form. Let's keep it like this. Okay. And now after this, we need to add a, first of all, what is the mandatory field for contact? Is last name, correct? It's a mandatory field. So I'll just take it as a name. Okay, 1 second, don't directly. Let me type first name, last name. Oh, sorry. Text. Hmm. First name. Okay. So API name. And here, if you wanted to make this required, you can add it. If whatever you wanted to do it for this input box, you can add some extra features, display component, and or you if you wanted to add some logic visibility, that can also control over there. And there's advanced. So here you can see revisit screen values and all. I'll come into this later, but for now I'm just giving you one example. Let me explain this, then I'll come into that, what exactly the component use of all these component. Okay. So basically, just directly created. My bad. So here, all kind of input you can get it to the screen. All kind of input. Data table, if you want, the data table can also become over here, right? If you want lookup, lookup can also become over here. So these all are the components. I'll give you one example. Once upon a time, one customer came and they are getting 29 values in the component, and in other one they are not getting. They are getting more than that. So we have checked and we found out that some of the component is coming from the managed package. Okay. So that's why he is not getting that uh, appropriate count on this another uh, s- org. It's 100 and in the another one it's 29, something like that. So that's the count. So some of them are coming from the managed package. Okay. So you can reorder this as well. So this will take it as a last name. Okay. Now I'll add the lookup called account. Okay. Account ID. On whenever we create a contact, we need the account ID, right? So try to be very specific while getting the lookup. First of all, you need to give the API name. It's not the API name of the field. It's the API name of your, account name, the screen. Field API name. What is the field API name? On account, what is on contact? What is the field API name for account lookup? That is account ID, correct? Account ID. On what object it is? The label I can give it account uh, account name. Keep it as it is. Now come here. Now object API name. The object API name should be contact. Okay. So here's this one. Okay. Now you have to see it's giving you the data or not. Okay. So see what actually I did. First of all, I just given the label of the component screen component, that is the component, and I given the account ID and the field API name. If you hover the mouse, you see the uses the API name of the lookup field on the source object. The source object is what here? Anyone can suggest? A source object is account, and account ID is the lookup. On contact object we have a account lookup, and from here we are passing this account ID, and that is the label for flow lookup, right? This is the label for flow. Okay. And then after that it asks for the object. On the contact object we have a account ID field, which is a lookup of account. Okay. Now click on done, and let me put it in between, and let me add the create element. This way we given the input to the screen. Like if the form, we create a form, right? In the form, let's suppose if we are using LWC component, you're using lightning input form. Lightning input, okay, first one is for the first name, last name, and then that to look up one, right? The account name, correct? These three are input we are taking from. Similar thing over here in the screen, like we have a three input which we are passing on the form. So we created that input, but how it will create the record, which means what I'm trying to say, let me put this, create contact one, something like that. Create contact one. Save it. So now I'll just click on the debug after this. So 1 second. So it's ready now. If we click on the debug, and here you see the input, all the inputs. So you need to click on this, and then after this you see all the input boxes, right? You can give this act like a input. Right now it will not come, because yeah, it is coming because I taken this from the account ID, right? Now
Yeah.
if you choose this and click on the next it will not create a record because you didn't use the create record. It just show you the input, field name, account ID, label, account, object, API name, contact, right? Record. And this is the one, create contact. First name is Gil. This way you have to debug. The best thing Salesforce provide, you can debug it over here, like the data, the flow of data from this direction to another. Let's suppose if you are using a decision element, if yes, it will go to the right direction, if no, it will go to the left direction, right? So everything you can check it over here, like in output. Okay, Hina and other people getting it
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Kunal. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. So this is like nothing fancy for you. You guys can connect the dots, right? Okay, perfect. Now what I do, I'll create one uh, create component. Use the create record. Okay, create record is the thing which we use to create the data inside the Salesforce ecosystem. It's just like a DML thing, right? Like whenever you write the trigger, you can instantiate or you can do like insert, correct? So this will do the DML. Similarly, for the create record, you can do this. Okay. Okay. So nothing tough. Just need to pass the label, contact, creation, and after this is the one. From a record variable, we didn't take any variable, so we'll make it manually. Okay, and inside this, the difference, because if we are using some variable and storing the data in a variable and it is coming from there, then we can choose this, correct? But we are not using any variable here to store all the three input, correct? So I'll choose it manually. So first of all, I need to choose contact over here. Mhm. The contact, where is the contact? Yeah, here's the contact. So in the right side, we'll choose the field last name. See, automatically the moment I taken contact, the last name automatically pre-populated, which means the last name is the required field on the contact object. Okay, so I'll just take first name first of all, then I'll first name, FIRST, first name. Okay, this is I'm taking for the contact objects. This is a field, but here I'm passing the input which I taken on the screen. Okay, so I'll come here and I where is that input? What is the name of the wrong thing? 1 second. Yeah, contact creation. Am I going little different direction? 1 second. First name. Yeah, first name. This is from the screen component. You see that, right? So you can connect it. It is
Yeah, right.
coming from the screen component, correct? It's a very basic, but I'm just going because in first class, so that's why. And after this, last name. Last name, screen component. Okay. Now one and only account ID, correct? So here we'll
Yeah.
type account ID. So whenever people create screen flow, they do usually this kind of mistakes. They come over here and they go to this triggering. Not here. Okay, that is for record trigger flow. My bad. I got confused. Sorry. Okay, so here I just type account ID. Account ID. Okay, perfect. So after this, let's click on save And after that, you can add one more screen. You can say that like the your contact is successfully created. Okay, that you can add one screen as well. Just to let's try it. Let's try screen. Let's take the display text and then let's try to understand that. Type display text screen 2. Okay, screen 2 underscore is required because API name never accept without the screen. Underscore, correct? Yes. Okay, now here what we have to do. I'm thinking connect variable contact screen. Let's choose this screen and type not like this, leave it. Contact created, let's like that. Contact created. Okay, array my keyboard is little successfully created. Okay, click done and screen name. Okay, sorry, here give something text, anything. Here we can go screen 2. I'm giving this but very please be specific when you work on the live project. Don't give any kind of peculiar name. Always give that name which will more user friendly for that non-technical guy can also understand, right? Click on save and then let's try to see the behavior. Debug it and have a check. So the best thing whenever you create it, you have to debug this first. Okay, now let's see. Give the name. Let's take Aman Birla. Okay, account. Let's choose any account. Let's choose Finacle. Okay, next. Let's see. Your contact is successfully created, right? Now it makes sense what exactly it happens. You can connect it, correct? Now let's see. Aman record is created. Whenever you test here in the screen flow, it usually create the records. I'll show you. Contact, cancel this. Contact, like if you didn't activate it as well and still it created the record, right? So that I was trying to explain. Aman Birla, you see it's created, correct?
Hmm. Yeah.
So we didn't activate it as well, but still it created. So whenever this is the little problem with the screen flow. Whenever you test, it creates the record. But if the same thing, if you try in the record trigger flow, that will not create the record. Correct? Understood?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the pretty basic example I given here, and you can try it from your end as well for the new guy for this particular thing, and you can activate it. Now let's suppose I wanted to put this particular flow on first of all I'll show you on the quick action button, then I'll show you on the button. Okay, let's try. Okay, so the flow is created. I just wanted to show you because sometime one requirement can come like how you will call your flow from the button, custom button, right? Which you create from button and links and action. Quick action is easy. You can do it. You can create a quick action. You can choose the flow and you can pass the screen flow over there. Correct. But why I'm telling you, because whenever we create screen flow at the time when button comes into the picture, people do mistakes. So that's why I wanted to show you. Okay. This is the example of on the flow. It's take 2 minutes only, not more than that. Contact. I know you must be know that, but just wanted to give you a little more, you know.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, where is it? Button links. Yeah, here's button links. And now here, click on see two things: button or links or new actions. Quick action, I'll choose it. So here it
New
is.
action.
Yeah, new action is for like you can directly choose the flow and you can get the name, screen flow name. But in the new button, the you need to pass the URL over there. So I'll tell you what I'm trying to say. This is for flow. You see, you can call LWC component, you can call flow, you can call lightning component, all the things. So I'll make it flow and let's see what's the name of flow. Create contact, I think it's there. Okay. Now label contact form. Okay. Save it. It's created now. Now one more thing I'll create it. That is for button. Let me show this first, then I'll show you the button. Page layout. Let me see which page layout I'm in. 1 second, guys. Edit page. One second. I just wanted to check the page layout. That's why I edited the page because I have 4 page layout. I'm not sure which page layout I'm using. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That's right.
sure. Okay.
Thank you. Hmm. Net is sometimes too much pathetic. It takes too much time to get loaded. Shit. Yeah. Contact layout. Perfect. I'm using this. While lighting actions. Okay. Now, what's the name? Contact form. Drag it and drop it. Save it and have a check on the record page. Go back. Contact form. You see this, right? Click on it. The pop-up will open. Okay. So now what happened? I'll tell you one example. When I was working on with some of the companies and I got that requirement, like I need to build 4 uh, that lookup component, right? Account, contact, subscription, and service, right? So what happens over there? I created the LWC component. I just use the pop-up, like model pop-up, and inside that I use that lighting data service, and from there I'm calling it, right? So at the time, I just if it contain record, it automatically pre-populate it on this particular form, right? But if it not, then we have to select it from the drop down, like the combo box, correct? But the same thing, pre-populated thing, we cannot achieve it with that scenario, but that selection thing, the combo box thing, we can achieve it, right? So that's the requirement you can utilize for your practice. So that's why I explained. Okay, so this will create your record, and after that let's create one more thing, something, anything, and here let's see this one. Click next. Now it will give you the screen. Your contact successfully created. Finish it. So it's created. Now let's check one more thing for the button links in action. Okay.
What is pause button in that form?
Where is that pause button? Good question. I never come across. Thank you. Let me learn also. Thanks a lot, man. Pause button here. This one you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, go here and you see the pause button in this section in the footer. 1 second. That coming from the configure footer. Okay, and hmm, if you wanted to pause the screen for particular so that it can stop it for a time being, if you see pause button, what it says, by default navigation option appears at the button in the screen footer. If hidden a navigation option, the associated button does not appears on the standard footer. Custom component can't use them to navigate through the screen flow. So that is your pause. Let me zoom in. So that's the pause button. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so you can use it according to your business scenario. I never came across. I never play around with this footer, so I cannot give you much idea about this. But yeah, this is the pause button. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this one it is created now. Uh, 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 let's talk about the button. Anyone knows how we can add the button and links in the flow? Like how we can utilize it? Can you tell me what steps I have to do to refer that button on the page of this record page of contact? Anyone, what steps we have to follow? Like you ever work on that, guys? Any idea?
No,
Who's
Shubham, I'm not sure about that.
sure? No problem. Other guys, Kunal said that, right? Okay, and Kajal, Satyam, Uttam, Hina, Suraj Bhatt.
Can
No
you
idea.
please repeat again? What are you asking?
My requirement is, I'll repeat it again for you. The requirement is I want to call the flow from the button, custom button, not the action. Quick action is different and button is different. You know that, right? So I just wanted to know how we can call the quick action, or how we can call the flow from the custom button, not the quick action. What's the procedure we have to follow? What is Shravan? Who asked, like Shravan or Satyam? Who asked the question?
For Satyam,
No, I
Okay,
have no idea.
okay. No idea, no? Okay, no problem.
No.
That's okay. That's the reason I bring this topic. It is useful. Some customer, let's suppose if you got some Jira ticket. Yeah, somebody's saying something. Okay, no problem. So I'm saying, whenever you work in future with some of the company, they can give you this requirement, the Jira ticket, only suggested to use the custom button rather than the quick action. So let me show you what basically we have to do here. There's a drawback which I experience. Please let me know if I am doing something wrong. Okay, create contact form button, contact form custom button. Okay, then you can connect it, custom button. Okay, got it. Now display URL, that is okay. I'll make it as okay. That looks good. Okay. Now what we have to do here? Here we need to pass. What will pass over here? We have to come in the form in the home. Yeah, and go back 1 second. We need to basically pass that slash and that flow name. That will solve the problem. I'll show you. Hmm. What's the name for flow, guys? Any idea? Create con. That's the one. First one.
yeah.
Come here, click on this, and then view detail actions, view detail version. Yeah, let's check this. Hmm. Hmm. This is the URL you have to pass it. That will solve your problem. Copy this, put it on this here, and you're good to go. Okay. Now URL. What can I choose? Custom S control. Let's keep this URL. Okay. So click on the save, and now let's see the behavior. See, Boja bhai. Okay. Is it quite boring or you are guys enjoying the lecture? Anytime you feel bored, please stop me.
No, no, no.
That's good, right? Perfect.
Yeah, good.
It's good.
So
Thanks, Patrick.
we can also pass
Yes.
some
Yes.
values in some parameters in this URL.
Yeah, correct. That is possible. Correct. That's true. Like in the here you are talking about, right? In this
Yeah.
URL, I can pass this. Correct. That's correct. That's true. Thank you. That's good. Appreciate it. And now let's see. Contact layout. I'll give you one website, where you can got the grips in flow. It's too much great website. The website called Flowsum. One of the customers shared me that website, and it's quite amazing. I'm telling you. If you use this, you'll find quite interesting this topic. Uh, Here it is. Oh, sorry, my bad, guys. Okay. Hmm. Here we go. Got it. Just beside this, I already created one of them, but this is for you. I created. Okay. But the drawback I found, this will not come on your, you know, lightning. I have to check in the classic. I'll show you. If I come here, either I'm doing mistakes. Please search it from your end. Why it is not showing in the lightning? Okay. But you see, ideal it should show two of them, but it is not showing. Right. Correct. That is
Yeah.
not visible over here. So now, the moment you switch to classic, switch to classic, and here you see. Now, what is it? Contact, correct? Plus, press Control F. Contact. अरे भाई क्या है? Here's the contact. Oh my God. Sorry, my system is sometime crazy, sometime good. Now open this record. You see this button, that button. Because I'll tell you. Can you see it? Now it will open this button. The new window. Got it? Now, why it is not showing? For my understanding, please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, you can
Yeah.
R&D it from your end, because in the page layout, if you come over here, where I added in the button section, and button is not coming inside the mobile and lightning action. Correct? If you see here, button, correct? This button basically comes under this section. Send survey, contact details, standard. But this basically go into the classic. It didn't come on the lightning. But my question here is the standard button is coming, why the custom button is not coming? So I have little confusion about it. So I want you guys to investigate and let me know if your findings. Okay. And this is for the quick action, but this will not come over here. And if you come mobile and lightning action, that button will not come over there. See, contact detail, this different. Customer, no, that's different. I think it is there. One moment, guys. This one I created, right? Oh, that's for
Yeah.
the custom. No, this is for action type custom button. Yeah, I think this is the one. Amazing. Got it, guys. So we got the resolution. Okay. Now let's see the behavior. Understood? That will take classic and that will take lightning. So we need to explicitly add in the lightning experience. Got it? That's why it was not coming. समझे भाई लोग? Yeah,
Yeah.
got it, guys? Okay. Sorry
Yes.
for the Hindi in between. Trying to being sophisticated, but if your background is Hindi and you are trying to act sophisticated, you can put yourself in your problem. So that's the problem at all. Create contact. Bhai naam aa jaya. Yeah, here it is. Perfect. So that is the one. So now you distinguish the doubt. Like previously, the way I tried at the day, I was not able to rescue, but after teaching to you, I just got the resolution. So whenever you explaining something to somebody, it will get you little more, what can I say, concept for that particular topics. Okay. So that is about the flow for now. Or you want me to go for other topics? I can go for the other topics. If you want, I can stop it over here. If you want me to continue, I can continue over there. Your choice. I will follow your, order, my service. बोलो भाईजान.
Let's
You
continue
guys
tomorrow, sir.
tomorrow? चलो
Yes.
ठीक है, perfect. चलेगा. Any doubt, guys? I asked Sarvan, taken already interest. Anand, Kunal, Suraj, Satyam, all good, right? Now let me ask for the girls. Hina, Kajal, all good?
Yeah. Yeah. All good.
Thank you. What about Hina? All good, right? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So please practice and let me show you the place where you can learn it. It's not a Udemy video. Every time I'll not share Udemy. So this time it is different. Flossom, Salesforce. One of the customer given me this beautiful website. You know, it contain all the use cases. You can
Mm-hmm.
try it from your end and you can learn it. Such a beautiful website. See, if you click on the use cases, you'll find all that scenarios. Okay, this is the one. See how good scenario. Even you, if you open any of them, it will give the video as well to practice why they are doing with the explanation. You didn't found any Udemy video that much informative. They'll take too much time. Firstly, drag and drop, and then go here and there. That was time consuming. Correct. So if you see here, see with the explanation, such an amazing website, guys. See, the GIF is also added.
Okay, I will try it.
Yes, please use this, guys. And one
Mhm.
more thing, if you are
Recording
interested,
is also available on the site. Yeah.
recording, I need to check it. My customer given this to me. Let me see. Is it there or not? Good question. I don't think recording will be there, but let me see. Recording. For some of the video, it is there. For not all of the video. Let me play this. This is for GIF. No, this is a GIF. Just like a GIF. I don't think. Yeah, let's see this channel. Here, maybe they explain. So what you can do? Yeah, y- you can go to the channel and search for Salesforce Blossom. Okay, and from there you'll find something. Let me do it for now only. One second, guys. Let me do it for you. Hmm. Mhm. Salesforce Blossom. Ta-da-da. Salesforce Blossom. Blossom. Blossom is a tool for deployment as well. Like Copado. Similarly, we have Blossom. Blossom, Copado, GearSet. These are the deployment tool. Oh, sorry
Yes.
for this gaming video. I apologize. I'm not a gamer at all. I'm not sure who played with this. Yeah. Okay. See, it's 2-year old website and you can get it. Blossom. Okay. Hmm. Let me see the playlist. क्या क्या दिया है इसमें? 21 video. So this much is given over here. You can play around, understand the loop concept and orchestration flow. As I said, the orchestration flow is going to remove the approval process in the upcoming days. Not now, but definitely they'll remove it. That's for the Flossom. That's for this. Another one I like to give that is called, if you guys wanted to learn LWC, I'll suggest one thing. I think you must be aware about this. If you are from Cloud Prism, you guys know that because this website I get it from the guy called Cloud Prism. So this is the website you can learn. See, crisp and concise. See this? Everything LWC, Apex integration. You can try this as well for your LWC point of view. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
And
So
Subhan.
yeah, that's it for today. Learn it, teach me. Let's learn it together. Okay. Okay,
Yes.
guys.
Exactly.
It was nice
Yeah.
talking to you people, and thank you for concentrating. And I believe in the next class I'll bring more attention on this class. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.